Oh man, they just all snapped.
That happened so fast, I can't even register exactly what happened, except for that is a dead mouse.
There's a lot of fire and carnage.
Yeah! Look at that! Knockoff.
Can I take the spandex off now?
I mean, we'll fix it in post. Man, you want to talk about something that looks straight out of a cartoon. This will always and forever be just the Ewok trap, but it's a real trap?
Well, I think someone saw Return of the Jedi and said, I'm gonna make that work.
So in the movie, you had two people looking and coordinating their strikes, and then they both came down and the logs blew up the ATST. But this looks, because we've done enough of these now, that I see that you have Y sticks and I see you have the naturally growing PVC pipe.
Yep.
So
I got a crop of it out there. It's weird.
I assume it's some version of these are poised and pulled back. You have multiple triggers, and then an unfortunate something hits this, they all break, and then this comes back and squishes your skull.
It comes in, boom.
Okay, now I know that they just threw a lot of information at you, but I think I know what you really want to see.
Well, that's not what I wanted. But how did they do it on there?
Okay, so a few days before this recording, Jason and John got together and they tried to build this contraption. I'm gonna walk you through just some highlights of the B-roll that they got during that. So it seems like first they grabbed a couple of logs that had relatively flat faces and enough mass to actually do some damage. Then Jason tied some rope around both sides of the log and suspended it under a large branch. I don't think he really knows very many knots, even though we did a knot episode before. So for these knots, I've been told that a clove hitch would work fairly well, maybe a clove hitch on top and a bowline knot on the bottom one. So after a while of trying to suspend this log from the branch up above, Jason kind of had to fine tune and dial in exactly what he wanted the height of the trap to be. Certainly you can set the height to whatever you want it to be, it really depends on what your target is. He did a little bit of stress testing to make sure that the first log would remain secured when in motion, and then work really began on the second log, doing the same thing, tying a rope around each end of the log and suspending it from the branch above. After stress testing both of those logs to make sure that they would remain secured while in motion and after impacting each other, then Jason went to work on trying to figure out how to suspend the log at the height that it'll need to be at once the trap is set.
Whoops.
They spent some time reinforcing the log, and then after having some difficulty with suspending the log at height, they realized that they could use a carabiner to run the rope through. Now Jason's creating the toggle by tying this short stick to the end of the rope, which he's going to use to precariously balance under the Y stick to set the trap. And of course there's the Y stick, which we've talked about on episodes previously, and he got to work on setting up the second carabiner for the other log. Now that both logs are prepped, Jason's going to cut this rope to size, and then he's going to hammer in the second Y stick. And now that both logs are set, he's ready to test the demonstration back with Brian.
Not gonna be real effective against woodland creatures or probably even people. Maybe bipedal mechanized Imperial assault vehicles, that might work.
You're saying there's a chance we're really gonna need this.
It could happen.
Okay, this is interesting. In this case, we have a single PVC pipe, and I assume we'll have two triggers on, but it could be a tripwire as well?
Well, the idea with the PVC pipe is that you've got these two toggle sticks, right? At the end
so
of...
do we set this thing? How are we doing this?
Well, we certainly can if you're ready. If I can reach it.
This required a lot of effort. We've got two swing sets that you have to set up. Then you gotta set up, through a loop, two triggers.
Yeah, essentially what you have, you're suspending your logs here and you want them to be roughly even, right? So they'll smack together.
Yeah.
So you gotta get all of your lengths correct, even on an uneven branch here.
Yeah.
But then you have this secondary string here that's tied around your toggle stick.
Your trigger.
Your trigger.
Okay. Remind me, how do we set the toggle trigger?
Thread it through the front.
The front.
No, through the, yep, right. Go underneath this way.
Okay.
Through this side. Yeah.
Got it.
And
All right.
then with the PVC.
Just sort of link it on there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now I'm gonna hold this because I don't want it to swing
Right.
down and hit you, but at this point, this is a very light kind of hair trigger action. And I'm gonna guess if I let this go, this is gonna swing in and smack it bad, right?
Exactly.
Yep. All right, that'll give you a headache. So theoretically, this guy's set. I'll hold it while you set that side.
All right.
Oh, so this is one of those moments where,
We've got to coordinate our actions.
well, here, try flipping it around. Is it set? Oh.
Whew.
Is yours set?
It's set.
Gonna back away slowly. Ha! All right.
Okay. I expected that to take longer and for me to use more profanity.
Look, there's still plenty of time for us to screw this up.
There's always time for us to screw it up.
I guess let's throw a rock on that. Well, it's not gonna hit me, right?
Well, I mean,
I'll back away. Yeah.
be quick.
I am a dumb animal who doesn't see it coming as I. Whoa! That would be a bad day.
Hey, that worked.
And it worked well.
And nobody got hurt.
Okay.
Yet.
Man, I just say we set this trap and we kill us a bad guy. Kiddo! Murphy! Secure the bunker! Murphy! Murphy! Secure the bunker! Murphy, we got mouse! We got mouse incoming! Secure the bunker! We got a mouse! Get in the bunker! Come on, kiddo! Ugh. I'll tell you this much, kiddo. The lab could combine an elephant and a crustacean. You'd think they could at least get rid of our bad luck.
What my bad? First, racist. Second, what are you talking about?
We got a mouse.
What?
20 clicks to the south.
You let a mouse to our house.
I didn't lead it. It just followed me. I couldn't help it.
I don't do well with mice.
It's just the elephant in you. Don't worry about it. Listen, it's in the crystal cornfields.
It's just gonna flush us out.
Yeah, look, we got 20 minutes, and then it starts letting fly. You know what it means.
We gotta set the trap.
We gotta set the trap.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey! Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Come on, you big mousy piece of garbage. It's called fair use.
We got you.
That's right, come on!
Come on, do it.
Come on, go!
Kill me.
Oh my God. I can't!
By the claw.
Get him over there!
I will remember you.
Oh, it's just, there's actual neighbors. Axe! I can't! Get it! We're almost to the trap! It's coming! as surprised as I was?
I'm a little
that it worked
surprised.
so well?
I'm a little surprised because there were so many points of failure. We had to get everything lined up correctly, the logs lined up at the right height, which we had to cheat a little bit.
Plus, there were multiple triggers that had to be activated. But I tell you, just that moment we tested it, turns out legitimate scientists say yes, Ewoks.
Yub nub motherfucker.
You know, Yub Nub's super racist.
Oh man,
That's
I
the
use
real
that all the
reason.
time.
Yeah, not anymore, man.
That's their word?
No, wait, it's Lucas's word, and he's ashamed of it.
Oh,
That's why they changed it.
putting that in the holiday special box.
It's right next to the weird, sexy dance and the leering Chewbacca dude.